Hi everybody, this is Beth with Something Better, and joining me today is my husband Michael.
Hi everybody.
So we're here to share with you today something new that we're doing for the winter months, because it's getting colder and
But
gardening season is almost over.
I'm sure everybody's wondering, how do you keep growing stuff when it's snowing out?
Oh, that's a great question. Yeah, so you do it inside. So I have a hydroponic growing system set up. It's Kratky style hydroponics, which means it doesn't have any pumps. It just has lights and a fan, so it's very low energy usage.
And I think you've made videos about that already, is that right?
That's right, I have. So you can go back in the YouTube videos and see what that's all about.
Now, is this something you grow in the basement?
All right, so in addition to the plants for the garden, I'm growing mixed salad greens. And so what I have here is the first batch that I've taken out of this system. So I have 3 different kinds of kales. I have romaine.
Is this kale?
No, that's a nasturtium. I hadn't gotten to nasturtium yet.
Is this kale?
Yes, that's kale. Thank you. So we have 3 different kinds of kale, which add interest and nutrition and flavor to your salad.
Kale?
Yes, kale. Very good. And butter crunch lettuce, as well as romaine. So this is the butter crunch. Okay.
What is this thing?
That's a little kale. That's a baby kale.
Is that the third kind?
No, that's the second. And then we have a couple of different nasturtiums. The nasturtium is really nice because in addition to providing beautiful flowers for your garden, you can eat the leaves as part of your mixed salad. Or just as you're wandering through the garden, you could just take it. Now that's not a green. That's an orange. That's a little tomato. Because this isn't just a prop, I'm going to eat this. So I put some tomatoes in there because...
Well, now everyone's curious. Do you grow this in the basement, or is this
No.
from your tomato crop for the year?
Because it is getting colder, but it's not winter yet. And so my garden still has lots of wonderful tomatoes. And now my leaves are blowing away because it's windy out here. But this is nasturtium. Isn't that pretty? It's a variegated nasturtium leaf. And so nasturtium adds wonderful flavor. It's a little bit peppery to your salads. And I'm a huge fan, and I always have been, of mixing lots of different greens in with your salad, because nobody wants to just eat a bowl of romaine or a bowl of iceberg, heaven forbid. So you want to get lots of different colors and textures in your salad.
How does somebody get this if they're not growing it in their basement?
Well, that's a great question, because in addition to growing salad greens for our family, the system is so efficient I'm able to grow a lot more than what we need. And so I'm going to be doing a mixed salad green club. So it's a subscription where you get a big bag of mixed greens once a week, and you don't even have to come to my house to get it.
How are people going to get these from your basement to their home?
How are they going to get them from my basement to their home? Well, I am going to lovingly package them in a bag and bring them to their house once a week.
Tell us more about that, Beth. Once a week, what are you going to do exactly?
Well, I'm going to take a lovely large bag of mixed salad greens that will include such things as kale, lettuce, and nasturtium leaves, in addition to whatever else I grow down there. It will be a variety. And it will change from week to week. That's why I'm not being dogmatic about what the mix is, because I will be sowing new seeds every week, and every week I will be transferring out of the seedling trays into the hydroponic trays, and then from the hydroponic trays into the salad green bags, which I will go around like the salad fairy and deliver to your doorstep every Saturday morning.
Is there a website people can find out more information about this?
They are, and it is Something Better with Beth at squaresite.com. And I'll have a link for that because I'm sure I butchered it. I'm sure I didn't say it properly. Squaresite.com.
Links are great. Tell me about this.
Well, that one's not very pretty.
Tell me about this.
That is a pretty quail egg. That's a hard-boiled quail egg. And that is part of what I'm going to be offering this winter, because we can't live by mixed salad greens alone, can we?
I'm sure everybody is wondering, right now, what is a quail and why do I want their eggs?
Well, a quail is a cute little bird. It makes a cute little sound. They're very quiet compared to chickens and compared to ostriches.
They must be smaller than chickens because their eggs are smaller than chicken eggs.
That's right. They are smaller than chickens. Actually, they're so small that you can fit them in petite little cages and in a suburban setting, which is great because we are actually in a suburban setting.
Yes, we are. And the quail are nice enough to give us their eggs. And
They give us a lot of eggs.
so many, in fact, that we have more than we need.
Well, yeah, and part of the reason why we're keeping quail, in addition to them being a nutritional powerhouse for our family, when we eat a lot of eggs, is we're going to be able to share these with our friends and family as well. And so, every week, people who are members of the Quail Egg Club are going to get a dozen or more, depending on how many memberships they have purchased, quail eggs delivered, again, to your doorstep on every Saturday morning.
So don't hesitate because this is a limited quantity that you're starting out. And so if this is something that interests you, of course, you want to...
Because you want to be one of the first. You can go around, in the future and say, hey, I was one of the first ones to be part of the Something Better with Beth Quail Club.
You can tell your friends.
Yeah.
And then they'll want quail eggs, and then you'll
They'll
all
be
have...
super jealous.
Yeah. So
I want to eat this.
tell people about how you can get wonderful greens for your garden all winter long, even while it's snowing. About how you can get amazing quail eggs. These are some amazing leaves.
I know, but you're just
love,
picking them up and dropping them.
They feel so good.
Well, they are. They're tasty. I mean, kale is excellent for you. I'm sure people have gotten tired of hearing about kale, but you shouldn't. You should embrace the kale.
Is this spinach?
No, that's a different kind of kale. So that's kale number 1. This is kale number 2. I don't know where kale number 3 is. It's in there somewhere. Romaine. Butter crunch. But you don't want to judge a salad by any one green. It's the mixture of greens that makes the salad awesome.
So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you learned a lot about salads.
And quail eggs.
And the way you can get them is to go through where?
Something Better with Beth at squaresite.com. And I'll have the proper link in the description below.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
What's that?
This is kale and butter crunch together.
That's too much for me. What's this?
That's just kale by itself.
It's pretty good.
One tomato, it's so cute and tiny.
All right.
It's actually tinier than the quail eggs.
But this is
That one's bigger.
Is this a nasturtium?
That's nasturtium. Kale number 1.
Wow, nasturtium's peppery.
It is peppery. But it's nice. You don't want to eat a whole bowl of nasturtium. But every once in a while, when you come across a little nasturtium leaf, it's kind of like, ooh.
It makes me feel that way.
One egg. It's a nutritional powerhouse. It's true, though.
Look, everybody knows eggs are amazing foods, but is there some reason why quail eggs are good or better?
Well, they're considered to be hypoallergenic.
Hypo what?
Hypoallergenic, which means where some people who have issues with eggs, they might have egg allergies. A lot of times they can tolerate quail eggs and duck eggs, whereas they can't with chicken eggs.
You can also eat a whole one in a couple bites.
Yeah, that's nice.
Do you know people, Beth, in Hollywood, like actors, when they do acting, they don't actually eat when they're on camera?
Why not? Because they don't want little pieces of kale in their teeth when they're talking on the camera?
This is how you know we're not fake. We're actually eating these leaves.
We're so real. We're authentic.
Is this a nasturtium?
No, that's kale. Are you disappointed? I can get you some more nasturtium.
They're peppery.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Some of them they look like they've been like given a faux finish. Do people still say that, like on HGTV? Faux finish? Isn't that pretty? That one's all speckled. They're all different.
They look like little planets.
Some of them look like an emoji.
Like a giant, like, jelly bean.
Some of them are like really shiny, and some of them are matte. So yeah, isn't that pretty? So you never know what you're gonna get. I mean, except that they're all good.
It's gonna be an egg. You know you're gonna get an egg.
You know it's gonna be an egg.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be tasty and nutritious.